BJP numbers have come crashed down.
Vaccine wastage is almost criminal.
The attacks have happened.
There were injuries, there were black and blue marks.
What, according to you, is the message that the Uttar Pradesh Panchayat elections has thrown up?
The simple message is anger. Rahul, when the public emotion is choked with whatever is happening around us, that gets reflected plenty of the times in terms of the mind. And as far as the rural Uttar Pradesh is concerned, Rahul, it is pretty clear that the BJP numbers have come crashed down, no doubt. There is a huge number of others still out there. Big number of them are BJP rebels. So we still need to wait where they will return, because that will change a lot of dynamics on the ground.
13 lakh candidates are in the fray. We are talking of 7 lakh Gram Panchayat wards. We are talking of 8 lakh seats. The results are still not clear. The parties have not contested on their symbols. And the big winners are independent candidates who are basically rebel BJP candidates. So to say that the BJP has lost to Samajwadi Party, I think that's a lot of hogwash, because say for the Zilla Panchayat wards numbering about 3,050, it's a close contest. I believe Samajwadi Party has won around 1,000 and BJP 900 plus. Congress in any case is not in the reckoning. It has ceased to be a national party of significance.
District after district, town after town, city after city, and village after village is seeing its Shamshan and Kabristan under the rule of a party that actually promised Shamshan. Then we don't have a reason to celebrate. We want this government to get up and act. People are telling it clearly.
UP with 24 crore people went ahead with local body elections, and Bihar with half our population cancelled it, and which is why we see the kind of surge that we are seeing in COVID cases now in Uttar Pradesh. The reality also is that just about a week back, Uttar Pradesh was testing 2.5 lakh people. We are testing half those numbers today, and despite that, our numbers are rising. It is also a fact that the epicenter of the crisis has very slowly and steadily shifted to Uttar Pradesh. And may I dare say that instead of managing the crisis, what this government is trying to do is mask it.
What has happened in Panchayat and especially Jilla Panchayat elections in last 3, which I know and I have studied, is that the ruling party always do well. And they always at least claim to do well. In this case, BJP is not even claiming that they have done better than Samajwadi Party, which basically suggests that BJP in some ways accept that, largely the result which you are talking about.
There is a serious problem. Vaccinations have dropped from 42 lakhs per day in the first week of April to 18 lakhs a day in the first week of May.
Because the total quantum of vaccine available in the country was still limited or short, that the numbers that we were able to vaccinate was a little less than what we would have liked to do. So coupled with vaccine hesitancy and the fact that we were opening up slowly, we reached the stage of 45 and above. Of course, there is a big need for opening up to 18, but along with the opening up for the age, the whole system was redesigned. And in the redesign of this new system, there has been chaos.
Should we redesign now, as Dr. Trehan is suggesting?
I am not very confident that any system which we put in right now would straight away work. So we need to probably not reinvent the wheel, but go back to the system which was actually in place and see if that can work well. I think vaccine wastage in this time is almost criminal. We should not be wasting vaccine. If there is a vaccine wastage of 8%, 7% in some of the states, we need to put in strong protocols that we actually utilize every drop of the vaccine which is there.
We need a vaccine agency, a central vaccine agency that is managed by technocrats, that starts off in the first instance with the procurement and purchase of vaccine. We should either get donated or purchased by fair price all vaccine doses that are stockpiled with our partner rich countries and get that into our country as we speak. But that has to be done under the aegis of a central vaccine agency.
The first thing to do is to identify patients, people who have already been infected. People could themselves say, once you have been infected, you're going to be all right for the next 3 months. So you could give a chance to another, simple things like these. The other thing is that if you have been infected and you receive the first shot of the vaccine, then you're going to have antibody titers which are going to be good for 3 to 6 months from now. So you won't probably need the second shot of the vaccine. That's what most studies show.
The BJP alleges Mamata Banerjee's third term
actually begins with blood on her hands, sir.
What the BJP has been doing for the last 3-4 years, ever since their humongous loss, they have been posting all kinds of fake stories, fake videos, tried everything possible to sort of provoke the people from other side. But so far we have been behaving quite calmly and properly. Some incidents have taken place. Mamata has herself said this, and we are taking action against them.
Miss Mamata Banerjee is giving a 2 lakhs compensation to the aggrieved families. It's itself very telling. It means that the attacks have happened. That's the reason why she is rolling out this compensation. So despite a decisive win, it's unfortunate that TMC has shown this aggression towards political opponents. Now, on the other hand, I'd like to iterate once again that when the whole world is fighting COVID and when there's a dearth of doctors, there are also a lot of doctored videos floating around. And all these doctored videos are being tweeted by right-wing handles in India because they are trying to spin a communal angle by showing that Hindus are being attacked in Bengal. I am iterating again through this channel by saying the political opponents are being attacked. It's not a Hindu-Muslim issue at all.
Mahua Moitra said 95% videos that are put out on social media by the BJP are all fake, ma'am.
This is coming from Mahua Moitra, whose speeches, 95% of them are fake, lifted, plagiarized, and taken from, famous writers who doesn't have one original thought in her brain. So I'm sorry to say I would not take Mahua Moitra very seriously unless, of course, there are people there in this country who just hate and have a visceral hatred for Modi. I know when Shovita Majumdar's, pictures were out, when she was beaten up, Derek O'Brien said this is some swelling because of antibiotics. There were injuries, there were black and blue marks, and she died, she succumbed to her injuries. This is coming from Derek O'Brien, who was my friend. So please don't make me go further.